It reminded me of my offense in NCAA football, like trickery and read. I don't know. It was a fun game for me. I had a blast out there playing with my teammates, and we had a good time. Like we never, even when we were down at halftime, we weren't sweating. We were just maybe physically we were because it was hot, but like inside we weren't sweating. And we knew we had a job to do.
What do you most enjoy about playing with this defense?
Just our tenacity and just the fact that we're just, I don't know, we just have fun. Like, I feel like a lot of people, like, it's almost a job, like, I don't know, it's just for us though, like, we're just, in a sense, like a bunch of just kids, like, just having at it. Like, we're out there playing discipline, like, backyard football is not the right word to use, but we're just having fun, and we're young and we're hungry, and we're just always constantly trying to learn and get better, and I think we're doing that.
What did you find out about your team in this game? Not just the defense, but about your team in this game.
I found out that I didn't find anything out. Like there's no revelations made today. More, a lot of the stuff like make sure if you use that picture, you always get me like mid talk. You gotta get like style.
Okay, ready? Want to close to me? There we go.
You guys always like get these like double chin out. Okay. Is
that one good?
Yeah. Yeah, that's better. That's good. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. It's approved. Sorry, what were
So no revelation, you're saying?
Yeah, there was no revelation. It's just like we knew all this stuff. Like in spring, like we're finding maybe more about like proving it, to ourselves and to other people. But we knew we were tough. We knew we were young and we're fast and we're a physical team. And every chance we're out there, like maybe we get to like prove that to ourselves a little more.
They talk about offenses that wear down defenses. Do you feel
that wasn't a surprise?
Do you feel like you're the type of defense that can wear down an offense? I mean, with how physical you guys play out there.
I think so. I mean, I'm not allowed to talk strategy.
Well, I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
but
no, not strategy. But like just the fact that like they changed their strategy. Like that's obviously public information. You can watch like how like they weren't really able to run the ball, so like then they maybe resorted to some more trick plays, and eventually there was at one point where we knew going into the series that they had like 6 or 7 pass plays in a row going into that series. Like that's the position they're in. Like I feel like teams in football, like sometimes teams adapt to you, and sometimes you have to adapt to other people. And I feel like maybe they had to change their game plan for us, but this is just my perspective. So
Coach Harbaugh marveled at your motor in the fourth quarter. He said you just never stopped. I mean, you had a lot of energy still at the end of that game, even despite the heat.
Yeah, this is all part of the game plan. I talked it over with my dad, who actually unfortunately his best friend passed away. So on Instagram I dedicated it to him. This is the first game he couldn't make because he was at his funeral, and since I was a baby, because he had to go to my brother's football games, and I knew there was more I wanted to accomplish. Every time I go out there, I knew I had to get one clean for him, and his best friend Milan Klippa, who's a great friend of our family. So
what was his friend's name?
Milan Klippa. Okay.
I think you guys limited Purdue to 4 total yards in the second half. I mean, what were the adjustments made? I'm not going to say strategy, but what was said to you guys by Coach Brown?
In the second half?
Yeah, I think you guys limited them to 4 yards.
I'd rather not comment on strategy or anything he said to us.
Well said about the trouble. You mentioned loving your teammates. What do you love about playing for Coach Brown?
Love about playing for Coach Brown. He's just like, I don't know if it's between the mustache or just like his like attitude and like the way he coaches, his coaching style and strategy. He just makes you want to be a better football player. He makes you want to play and love this game. And it's a little fatherly figure, with I don't know. It's great, and he's so knowledgeable about football, and he's a genius. So that's all I got to say about him. Sorry, you're sweating, man. You're working hard out here.
Thanks for saying that on camera.
I got you. Can I cut that out if you don't like that?
This is the third time I believe this year that you had a team going up against a team that basically called you guys out and said like we're going to get the upset or something like that. Is there something?
Dad, can I answer this about the upsets? About people talking about our team? Okay, yeah. So I don't want to get in trouble here. So I'm doing what I'm told. Without reading flashcards. Okay. Yeah, no, obviously, like, it's just as crazy to me. It's just like, why give a team that's already young and hungry, like, locker room banter? You know, it's just like common sense to me. It's like, you know, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe, like, I don't want to get too far in depth because, you know, I get fired up about it. But just know that it definitely helped us in this game. And so, and it's sad because that's all I can say. Thank you.